in 2015. You did a little rendition of What Do You Mean for us backstage.
What do you mean when you're telling me yes, but your mind saying no, and your dad saying maybe?
Your dad.
I love that, man. We just announced you for Capital's Jingle Bell Ball.
Yeah, come on.
Yes. I mean, how buzzing do you get for gigs like this?
Fully buzzing. I know, I really do, especially nowadays, because you cannot take any show for granted. But I love all shows. I particularly love our shows and ones where we get to play with all kinds of strange and amazing other people.
There's so many artists performing. This is the one that, a lot of artists get excited about because their family are like always trying to blag tickets to this one because it means they get to see them and then everybody else. Will you be bringing any plus ones with you?
I'm sure. All the people around us are a bit bored with us, but they're happy if we get to Harry Styles or...
Well,
fair enough.
I'll wait for your WhatsApp group to get absolutely flooded with requests.
I bet. Yeah. On Wednesday, we announced that obviously you're going to be performing on Saturday, the 11th of December at the Jingle Bell Ball. I mean, out of the group, who gets kind of like... Who gets the most nervous for a show like this?
It's very hard to read the rest of our band. I've been trying for a long time. I don't know whether they like being in the band or hate it. They keep showing up. Johnny, our guitar player, can hide his nerves very well, but I think certain things like this, which are a bit bigger and more extraordinary, he might have, but we all have to work on that. You know, we did the Capitol Summertime Ball a few years ago, and we went on too early and started playing before we'd been announced and before the show was done. So I think we have a bit of retrospective nerves from that. Like, we want to make sure we're playing when we're supposed to play.
Yeah, poor Johnny's got a little bit of PTSD, clammy fingers.
Yeah, I think we have a little bit, because we went out into the middle of Wembley Stadium and started playing. And someone's like, no, come back off. We haven't started.
Oh, no.
Hey, well, we'll make sure it's all on time.
Who comes in with like the weirdest ideas? Because I know you always go big with your shows. You always have new and exciting plans. Have you made some plans for the Jingle Bell Ball?
Yeah, we've made some plans, but don't want to give them away.
Oh.
One thing that always happens at every show of yours is the confetti. Now, we need to talk about it. I love a bit of confetti myself. However, we have to spare a thought for the person who has to clean it up. So would you like to say anything, in advance to the people that are actually cleaning the confetti up for you?
Well, the truth is that myself and Johnny, our guitarist, used to be cleaners. So we know about sweeping and stuff. Do you have a vacuum at the Capital Jingle Bell Ball?
Yeah, we've got a Henry.
Put it on your rider.
You've got a few Henrys, okay.
We've got a couple of Henrys.
I apologise, but also I don't want to put anyone out of work. So maybe, I don't know if it's good or bad that we have.
Right, okay.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying. I've been put on the spot.
What you're saying is that we could kill two birds with one stone. You perform and clean up at the same time. We save money. Bang!
Yes, get you and Johnny with the Hoovers.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Exactly. couple of Henrys and Chris
if
and
you
the
want us to
Henrys.
clean up after ourselves, we'll do it.
Yeah. As we announced on Wednesday as well, you're going to be sharing the stage on the 11th of December with the one and only Justin Bieber, right? Now, you two, it's funny this, because you two both headlined the event in 2015. You did a little rendition of What Do You Mean for us backstage. Now, take a listen to this.
What do you mean when you're telling me yes, but your mind saying no, and your dad saying maybe?
Your dad.
I love that, man.
Oh, this is a tough interview with you people.
Look, we just like to keep you guessing, Chris, at all times.
Where did that put you
my
back
new
to?
favourite Justin song is Anyone. You know, do you play that song?
We do play the Anyone.
I love that song, yeah.
So how about a rendition of Anyone when we see you again?
After you just publicly shamed me, no way.
But we've also had this one text in particular that we have to obviously remind you of, is that there's a guy that is planning on proposing to his girlfriend while you're playing. Now, the only reason I bring this up is because you must get that all the time. Like, is that just something that you just go, oh, there's another one?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I really love it. But what happens is it tends to snowball through a tour. On the last tour, for example, it was like once every 3 gigs. And by the end, we had to do four at once, you know. Because I can't say no. If there's a person who's got a placard saying, can I change my life at your show? You can't really say no. We've got 4 or 5 couples up at once, and you have to sort of... The key is not to give anyone the microphone. You have to keep the mic. Otherwise, people will go on a big speech.
Oh my God! You guys should just start playing the Oscar music to let them get off the stage.
But I love it, you know, and I'm all for it, you know. And so far, everyone said yes, and No, that's good.
That's handy, isn't
I know,
it?
but I
Yeah.
feel like now the whole Jingle Bell Ball audience is taking
Yeah.
that as an open offer.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he'll do it.
Basically, if you're coming down,
He'll do
don't,
it,
just
he'll
do it in your own
definitely do
time. There's,
Yeah.
there's a lovely ZZ's outside the O2. You could probably do it in that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll let you put a funny name in pasta or something like that. It'd be easy. It's the first time in 2 years that we've done the ball. So we're asking each of the artists if they were to bring gifts to the ball for each other, what would be a great generic gift that Coldplay could bring?
Another awards cabinet for Ed. Why did Jessie leave Little Mix? Are they not together anymore?
Oh, we don't talk about it.
No,
Chris.
You don't talk about that? Okay.
no,
I don't
no.
know. I've been in America, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, she's not a part of Little Mix anymore. Jessie's obviously playing as a solo artist this time around, but
Yeah,
she's not
that's
part of
great.
Little Mix.
I'd love that job if it's free.
How about we get her to teach you some choreography backstage? Because maybe, she's been doing some sessions in choreography now. She's by herself. What do you reckon?
No, I think I'll just wish her all the best.
Yeah, that
He
makes
thought
sense.
about it.
That's a big deal, and I hope she does really great.
I do
Really
love
nice
the
of you
thought
to
of
say.
you in Little Mix, though. I like
Yeah.
the thought of supergroups because this sort of thing happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Backstage at the ball, people get together, they get chatting. Next thing you know, you've got a collaboration.
Is there a nice little bit of like kind of healthy competition between like the top dogs, like you guys and Ed?
I don't like him. He doesn't like me. It's just snarling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason we're not playing on the same day. People don't want to fight,
Yeah, exactly, and that would be a proper tear.
It would kick off.
Yeah,
I do love the idea of that.
Honestly.
I know you're joking, but that sounds good.
honestly, the two firms turning up is huge. We should make like an
Ed
anchor.
is like our little more successful brother.
Aw.
I love him to bits. I've got nothing else to say.